my name is Erin Zimmerman. I'm a Diamond Ambassador with Plexus. I've been with Plexus a little bit over 5 years, and I'm so excited about the opportunity just to share with you a little bit about something that has really impacted me even over the last couple of months from a leadership standpoint. Prior to Plexus, I was in a job where I really had a lot of opportunities to practice leadership and be developed from a leadership standpoint and really learn about good leadership practices. But this has really made an impact on me from the standpoint of leading within my Plexus business. So I'm excited to share a little bit with you guys, and hopefully it will help you as well. So have you ever been in a position throughout the month where maybe early in the month you're super excited about what's ahead and the possibilities? Maybe you roll out some incentives and ideas and programs, and you're trying to get your team fired up around them and motivated, and you're posting frequently on your team page, you're following up with people, you're talking to your leaders and saying, hey, are you guys doing the IPA challenge? Are you excited about the event we have coming up? But you kind of feel like you're sort of dragging people along. Or maybe toward the end of the month, you haven't really interacted all that much individually with your leaders. You've posted on your team page, you've had some good ideas, but you start realizing, whoo, if we don't get a move on, we are not going to hit I'm not going to hit my goals for the month. And so you start reaching out to people and saying, hey, why did this white line turn off? Or you have had, these people ordered 2 months ago, but they didn't order last month or this month. What's going on? Or, hey, why isn't this person working? So you start kind of maybe panicking a little bit, or starting that last week to put a lot of pressure on your people so that you can meet your goals. Obviously, we want them to meet their goals as well, but it's a little more me focused. And I know this is definitely something that I have experienced over the last 5 years with Plexus. So I want to share with you a little bit about some, intentional leadership and how to approach each month a little bit differently, so that your team, you don't feel like you're dragging them along, but instead they're excited, they're motivated, and they're energized, and they're doing what they want to be doing, which that's the key. If you can help people to do something that they want to do, then they're going to be excited, they're going to be motivated, they're going to be energized. So here's what I want to encourage you to do is if you truly identify your team's goals, if you can sit down with your 20%ers, those people that are runners, those people that are working and motivated and inspired, your leaders, if you'll really sit down with them and identify what their goals are for the month, and then let your goals naturally roll out of what it is that they want to accomplish, then a lot of things happen. Number one, you understand what it is that they're trying to accomplish, and you can strategize, you can inspire them, you can hold them accountable, you can motivate them, you can encourage them when they're discouraged. If you understand their goals, and this seems like such a simple, straightforward lesson, but the more that I've implemented this and the more that I've really realized this, I see the truth in it. If I am so obsessed about my leaders and their goals, then my goals will just naturally fall into place. So I want to encourage you guys, identify that 20%, those people that are really your workers, that are your leaders, that are inspired and motivated, and they've got goals to reach. Identify who they are early in the month, and then I want you to reach out to them and understand, what are your goals for the month? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? What is it that you really want to do? Because if you can understand with a lot of clarity what their goals are, and then you can help them to map that out, it gives you something to be able to follow up and hold them accountable on. but it's also the purpose is so much greater, because when you're helping somebody else, that's really what good servant type leadership is whenever you're focused on them and what their goals are and what they want to accomplish versus me and what I want to accomplish and what I'm trying to achieve. There's so much more reward in helping other people to achieve what their goals are. So identify those 20%ers at the first of the month, and also make sure any of your own personal new ambassadors, people that you've recruited recently, those are the people that you're going to be working the closest with. And then that way you can really identify what their goals are, and then every single week throughout the month, check in with them, hold them accountable, see how they're tracking toward that. Then when that last week of the month comes, it's not out of the blue. It's not you trying to drag them along. It's something you've literally been working hand in hand with them throughout the month. You've almost taken their goals on as your own, and it inspires you and motivates you to want to do more and help them more and have more ideas for them. Help them to be crystal clear on where they are and where they want to go. And when you can provide that clarity for them, we all know that anytime you can clear away the clutter and you can focus in and provide clarity, that helps people so much. And so many people on our teams, they're looking for that. They're trying to find that clarity. They're trying to figure out what it is I need to do to be successful. And you can show them that, how to be successful just for this month. If we can be successful this month, then we can start there next month and build on that. So really provide that clarity for them and help them to see that. Hold them accountable. Now that you know their goals, you can check in with them, you can hold them accountable. And here's what will happen. Sometime mid-month, they may decide, I'm not going to meet my goal. I'm so frustrated. I actually had this experience with the shopping spree for the contest that we had recently. I'm thinking, I'm not going to hit my goal about mid-month. But I had people encouraging me and say, no, you can totally do this. And that's what you have to do as a leader. You have to lead. You have to come in there and say, absolutely not. You can do this. We still have half a month left. You've been doing all of these things. Who are the people you can reach out to? Who are the people that you haven't followed up with? What is it that you can do that's within your control that you can absolutely achieve that goal? So don't let them quit. Don't let them take their foot off the gas. Instead, encourage, challenge, remind them of what it is they want to achieve and why they want to do it. And then in that last week of the month or so, look at your reports and think, okay, who do I have that's pretty close to maybe hitting that next rank? Or maybe someone who had some other goal that you're aware of, that they're super close to, and reach out to them and talk to them and encourage them and say, did you realize that you're 5 points away from hitting gold? Or did you realize that you're 3 people away from hitting gold or hitting senior gold or silver? And encourage them and tell them you can do this, and then map it out for them. Show them how they can go about achieving that goal. Doing these things, I've found, instead of me dragging my team along, and I've found it's important to put programs out there and IPA challenges and information on your team pages, and for your team to hear you and feel you and know that you're there as a whole. So yeah, that's good. You've got to communicate with your team as a whole. But from the standpoint of trying to motivate your team as a whole, that's going to lead to failure. But if you'll dig in and find those 20%ers, if you'll find those few people that want success and are driving towards success, and you'll lock arms with them and you'll help them do that, that will help you to end your month strong. That will allow you at the end of each month to look back and say, wow, we've really accomplished something. We've really moved forward. And not only have I moved forward, but the best part about it is I've helped these individuals on my team to move forward and to grow, whether it's grow from a leadership standpoint or actually grow their business. So just think about that, and that's sort of the takeaway that we have here, is when you try to motivate as a whole, ultimately it's probably going to lead to failure. It's going to lead to you dragging people along. But if you can motivate, if you can really drill down, dial in to those people that are close to a goal or that are really working and trying, and you can help them get to their next goal, that's going to lead to success. And then identifying what those goals are from your leaders early in the month so you can roll that up to your goals and then be able to move forward there. Now you may be thinking, that's fine, you're a diamond, you've got a pretty large team. I'm still have a relatively small team. That doesn't matter. Find one person that's close to a rank, one person that's excited. If you don't have any, go find one. Go get a new ambassador and help develop and grow that individual. And really drill down. If you can help the people on your team to meet their goals, then you'll certainly meet yours. Hope you guys have a great night.